Hello guys, today is Saturday, January 16th and I'm here at Mololongo in my hometown. My neighborhood is that way, roughly that way. So it's very beautiful area and as you can see, I as introvert don't really feel very comfortable here talking about the normies which are walking around left and right, up and down. So this is gonna be very quick update if I upload it anyway. And first I'm gonna tell you subjects I'm not gonna be talking about. So I'm not gonna be talking about the Trump and coming civil war, because I've been talking about that extensively, and I wish I could put links here and here and here. And I won't be talking about earthquakes in Croatia, which have been hitting it for about a month or so, because I was talking about that here, and after this one 6.2, I predicted another one 8.4, um, for Zagreb, because it's gonna be a big disaster in that area. So that's just gonna come in the future, and obviously the link here is, maybe the visions which are coming to me are fulfilling itself, or themselves in plural. So this update gonna be about one conversation I had yesterday with an old friend, not very good friend, but old friend, definitely from my golden age, from 1992 when I was a beautiful young guy. His name is Sven. He is coming from Prijedor, Bosnia and Herzegovina. He came to Rijeka in 1992 as a refugee, and I hope I'm gonna link some links here about the Prijedor in 1992. This is actually area where the worst kind of atrocities happened in the Bosnian War, when Bosnian Serbs exterminated thousands upon thousands of Bosnian Croats and Muslims, talking about concentration camp Omarska and talking about the mass graves in that area. And I'm not gonna go into that part of the story, but this is when we met when he came as a refugee. He came to Kont, a place where alternative youth was hanging out, and punk rockers, goth, and so on. And it was very of course, open community. That square, that area in front of that old hotel from the Austro-Hungarian time, which means Austrian time. And so what's the point of this conversation? Point is, like, I just gonna follow impressions. So I like the guy. He's he's a very intelligent guy. He finished Građevinski fakultet, which I don't know how to translate it. Maybe it should be like construction university or engineering school. Also coming from a very well educated family and so on. Guy is smart and creative, right? Guy of my age, and he's also very, I would say, very well incorporated into the society. But a few things really struck my mind when we try to talk about the conspiracy, which of course he was completely against as an idea. Things like things like I was trying to tell him the story, the white light, and how the whole multidimensional prison is working within 5 minutes. I can say it. He immediately stopped me. He said, I can't listen that. Then he asked me, then he tried to explain me, whoever is controlling planet really wants to have shitloads of people on a planet. And I basically tried to draw him a simple diagram, and he snapped on me that this is not mathematically accurate curve, and that he finished it lots of math, and then he asked me, come on, give me one proof. And honestly, there was like literally chemtrail coming over us, and I said, listen, if this is a contrail, then of course it's gonna disappear very quickly, but if it is a chemtrail, then it's gonna start spreading all over the sky. And that's exactly what happened, because we started to, we sit there for about 30 minutes or so, and and I really wanted to observe how he is like reacting to that, and he immediately dismissed it in a way that means nothing. Like chemtrails, like continuing to make axis above us, and he like deliberately didn't see it. And I was like really wondering, this even I think was it Castaneda, when he says that that amazing mystery, I'm now paraphrasing it, between the intellectual mind of engineer, and this guy is actually engineer, and his level of consciousness, how they're separate. And it was like amazing to sit with somebody who's actually very intelligent, very educated, and, you know, should I say, stable, maybe a little bit upper middle class for our standards. And as you can probably see, I'm not really coming from the third world country, and etc., etc. So you know, um, yeah, I was really fascinated when I was listening him, when he was telling me, ja vjerujem u naš stožer, ja vjerujem u Hrvatsku, ja vjerujem u EU. I believe in our stožer. Stožer is basically a clique which is telling Croats when they have to put masks on, when school's gonna be closed. You know, basically the clique which is ruling this, you know, this fake corona shit. You see, nobody's wearing masks if they don't really have to. And he said, you know, I believe in Croatian government, and I believe in EU, etc. And yeah, so, you know, my question to me and to you is, when these guys actually gonna start seeing it, because obviously they can't see what's happening. You know what I mean? And they can't notice anything wrong with this thing. And, you know, my best guess is they absolutely never gonna figure it out. Absolutely never. Or maybe what, you know, what was that guy of Bezimenov, that KGB guy, when he said that typical lefty gonna start believing it. Yeah, hi. When the regime smacked them in the face, you know what I mean? So something like it, and they still didn't come to this point when the regime is really smacking them in the face. But once you're piled up in some train or whatever gonna be mode of transportation for the FEMA gulag, then it's gonna be late. So basically, you know, these guys passing left and right, up and down, they're fucking never gonna figure it out. No matter how many times you show this, you show that, you know, you show this, whatever, they still fucking never gonna get it. So yeah, it's amazing world, and I have to say, I, you know, skidam kapu, as we say here. I take my cap off to the reptilian overlords and to Illuminati, because the way, I mean, the art of mind control they they manage to do on this sorry-ass planet is absolutely, you know, Schwarze Kunst of the highest degree, the black art, the black magic of the absolutely highest degree. So kudos for that, really well done. And yeah, you know, let's see how it's gonna play out. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.